Respiration. Respiration is a special process in which oxidation of food inside of body cell during this process release the energy. It is called as respiration. Types of respiration. पहिलं एक्सटर्नल रेस्पिरेशन, दुसरं इंटरनल रेस्पिरेशन. External respiration takes place between lungs and the atmosphere. It is called as mechanical process, and in this process energy is utilized. Internal respiration takes place inside of the cell mitochondria. It is also called as chemical process. In this process energy synthesized. Organ respiratory system. Upper respiratory organ. पहिलं नोज अँड नसल कॅव्हिटी, दुसरं फॅरिंग्स अँड तिसरं लॅरिंग्स. लोअर रेस्पिरेटरी ट्रॅक. पहिलं ट्रकिया, सेकंड टू ब्रॉन्चेस, थर्ड ब्रॉन्चियल्स, फोर्थ अल्वेली, 5 लंग्स. अप्पर रेस्पिरेटरी ऑर्गन. नोज अँड नसल कॅव्हिटी. नोज इज अ part of the upper respiratory tract which is directly contact with outer environment. Front of nose found to nostril which is internally connected with nasal cavity. Inside of nose found special type of the cell which called as goblet cell. This cell produce mucus. Main function of the mucus is that it kill the harmful microorganism which enter by air. दुसरं pharynx. Pharynx is also part of the upper respiratory tract. It take of the oxygen from the nose and send to the larynx. Its normal length in the 12 to 14 centimeter. Parts of the pharynx: nasopharynx, oropharynx, laryngopharynx. तिसरं larynx. Larynx is also called as voice box because it produces sound. Its main function is that it keeps separate food from airway. Upper side of the larynx present epiglottis. When food enter, then it block the airway, and when air enter, it block food pipe. Lower respiratory tract. पहिलं trachea. Upper part of the trachea is attached to the larynx and the lower part of the attached with lungs. Trachea is made of many-shaped cartilage. Its normal length is 12 cm long. दुसरं bronchi. When trachea enter into lung, then it divided small branch which is called as bronchi. 3 bronchi present in the right lung, 2 bronchi present in the left lungs. तिसरं alveoli. Alveoli is a functional unit of the lungs. Alveoli is the grapes-like structure, actual site of the gas exchange. In both lungs, approximately 13 million alveoli present. Fourth, lungs. Lungs is the pair of the spongy air-filled cone-shaped organ which is divided into lobes. Lungs are connected by double layer. Between both layer present pleural fluid. Right lungs as 3 lobes and left lungs as the 2 lobes. Mechanism of the respiration. Lungs mechanism include 2 steps. पहिलं ब्रीदिंग मेकॅनिझम, दुसरं एक्सचेंज ऑफ गॅसेस. ब्रीदिंग मेकॅनिझम. In this process, air enter and outer from the lungs known as the breathing. This process complete 2 step is inspiration and expiration. Inspiration. In this process, enter atmosphere air into the lungs by mouth or nose. This process also called as inhalation. Expiration. In this process, lungs air pass out in the atmosphere. It is also called as exhalation. Exchange of gases. Exchange of gases occur in alveoli of lungs. Exchange of gases complete in the 3 steps. पहिली ट्रान्सपोर्ट ऑफ ऑक्सिजन, दुसरी सेल्युलर रेस्पिरेशन, तिसरी ट्रान्सपोर्ट ऑफ द कार्बन डायऑक्साइड. ट्रान्सपोर्ट ऑफ ऑक्सिजन. First is the alveoli oxygen transport to the blood by diffusion process. In blood, this oxygen transport to the different tissue by hemoglobin. दुसरं सेल्युलर रेस्पिरेशन, नाऊ ऑक्सिजन रिसीव्ह बाय सेल and occur cellular respiration. Now in cell after cellular respiration oxygen break down glucose and the converted into carbon dioxide. तिसरं transport of the carbon dioxide. This carbon dioxide transport to heart by vein. Heart send this carbon dioxide to lungs. By lungs carbon dioxide out from body.